thumbtacks in there. You never know. There may be gasoline in that damn thing for all you know. What's he doing now? What's in that thing?
Warhed now. Thumbtacks inside the gas canister, pouring them everywhere in one of those caskets. There will only be one man walking out of this contest, and that man will wave the PWA Pure Violence Championship in the air.
They may win the Pure Violence title, but I don't think both men are going to walk out of here tonight. They may have to have an ambulance stretcher both men out of here by the end of this contest.
There you see a good look of the thumbtacks scattered all throughout the casket, but apparently Viking not wasting any time. Viking already in one of the caskets. I didn't see what was in there.
Is it over?
Ball's been sounded.
Winner of the casket, Warhed.
Winner of the first fall was Warhed.
Those light tubes.
He was able to put Viking in that casket full of light bulb tubes, and now just unloading on that barbed wire bat into the chest of the Viking.
Scraping it right across the head of Viking. And this is, I'm surprised Warhed has this early advantage in this 2 to 3 falls casket match.
Warhed, who didn't waste any time, able to take that advantage, but there's a barbed wire bat to the back and getting caught up into the hair of Warhed. Right now, Viking is on top, but already busted open.
Like I said, this is Pure Violence at its best right here. Viking and Warhed, they're over here by the thumbtack-filled casket, and Viking trying to throw Warhed into it, but no, sir. Ow! Warhed into the barriers here at Elements.
Things are completely out of control. This is the PWA Pure Violence Championship matchup. Viking already with a crimson mask. Warhed unloads with that barbed wire back to the back of the Viking, and again, much to the pleasure of the crowd here in Elements.
This crowd's solidly behind Warhed. That's only because they don't know who Viking is. Viking is the best hardcore wrestler, in my opinion, in this continent, let alone this company. And tonight I think Viking is going to prove that to Warhed here tonight and walk away with a Pure Violence gold. We're going to have all new champions tonight, Crucifix.
Two of the most acclaimed hardcore wrestlers throughout the globe, Warhed and Viking. This match is only taking place in the PWA, bringing the finest in wrestling action. And what a main event this is at No Limits. 2 out of 3 falls casket match. Nothing pretty about that. Kick right in the mush.
The finest in wrestling and the finest in pure violent action as well. As you are seeing right now, as Warhed he's dragging him across that barbed wire ball bat, and that's gonna rip apart the back of the Viking, no doubt.
Viking, blood pouring profusely from his forehead, catches Warhed with a shot right in the mush, and now a barbed wire bat to the arm and right across the back. No punches pulled. This is the PWA. And now Viking looking to score a victory of his own, not fazed by that blood dripping all over his chest, looking to slam Warhed into that casket full of thumbtacks, and now sweeping out his leg.
I just realized something. 2 caskets have already been revealed. There's barbed wire in the one in the middle of the ring, but right now, Warhed, oh no, Viking just put thumbtacks in his mouth and spit it in Warhed, and
What a sick individual the Viking is, but now has him up in the fireman's carry. Will we see a Death Valley driver into the casket? I cannot believe it. I saw the ribs of Warhed smash against the side of that casket as this casket is being completely destroyed, and there's the lid on top. Viking takes the second fall.
And the winner of the second.
He may have smashed it, he broke it. Warhead's ribs may be busted in a million pieces. One more fall to go, and that's the barbed wire casket in the middle of that ring. Is Warhed all right? I'm begging Torp to check on him here.
Fans obviously not too pleased that Viking has scored the second fall here in this 2 out of 3 falls casket match. Fans solidly behind Warhed as the chants begin to pour in here. Warhed now being humiliated at the hands of the Viking, bleeding profusely. There's only one casket remaining, JJ, and that's that barbed wire.
That's what I said. This is gonna get even more extreme, if that's even possible. Here tonight, somebody's gonna get their flesh ripped from their bodies here tonight.
Viking now with the advantage over Warhed. There you see the cannonball roll from Viking. He didn't travel all the way from Quebec to walk out of here without that Pure Violence Championship, maybe attempting a vertebreaker. Warhed puts on the brakes. Several kicks right in the face. Kick to the midsection from Warhed, looking to make short work of the Viking. Maybe a Death Valley driver into that. That's a field goal kick right there.
No, not a field goal, and the punt afterward. There it is right there. Oh my God! Warhed could be out. All Vikings gotta do is throw him in that barbed wire casket, put the lid on, and this match is over. We have a new PV champion in Viking.
Nothing pretty about that. A kick directly in the face from Viking. Now he's looking to take the lid of that light tube ladder.
Casket.
That's right, the Viking now making a cross with his own blood in the center of that casket lid. Warhed is on Dream Street after a kick right in the face.
That was absolute awesomeness by Viking with the blood and the crucifix. That was awesome. But who's gonna get sent through this plywood lid here? Looks like Viking, and there he goes. Warhed has now a commanding lead. If Warhed can pick Viking up, put him in the barbed wire casket, this match could be over.
There you see the blood pouring from the forehead of the Viking. The Quebec native. Both men look like they're out cold. Warhed to his feet first, but I'm not sure he knows where he is.
Warhed is no doubt discombobulated. Wouldn't you be after being sent through all these items, elements of violence, if you will, here at Elements? This does not look good, as Viking is being choked up by Warhed, and now Warhed with clubbing blows to the back of the skull of Viking.
Warhed had that patented war cry submission applied on Viking. Could not get that move that he was looking to put Warhed away with. Maybe looking to connect in the center of that ring inside that barbed wire casket. Both men not looking to come out the loser here at No Limits. Warhed begins to fire away on the midsection of Viking. Maybe a pile driver coming on inside that barbed wire. Oh my God! Sweet mother of pearl. Both men lying in that barbed wire casket as Warhed connected with the pile driver on the already bloodied Viking.
It may have been a pile driver, but I think Warhed got the worst of that because he's laying in the barbed wire as Viking is laying on top of Warhed.
Both men completely intertwined now in that barbed wire. There you see the barbs caught in the back of the Viking. Warhed now back to his feet. He's all caught up. You can't win that third fall until you put the lid on top of the barbed wire casket. Your opponent needs to be on the inside. I can see the blood pouring profusely from the forehead of Viking. Warhed now looking to put him up in the fireman's carry. Will he connect on the Death Valley driver inside of the casket? And does.
This is it. This could be it. Warhed, all he has to do is put the lid on it. Well, if there is a lid, this casket has been completely obliterated. No, it's over. He did it. I thought Viking was going to be able to push up, but to no avail, as Warhed has retained. The only person who has retained the championship is Warhed. This in the Elements of Violence Triple Hell Casket Contest here tonight. I hope Warhed is happy with his birthday present here at Elements.